Welcome to our video on enhancing online teaching in medical education. Today, we'll dive into practical tips and tools to boost engagement and participation in your virtual classrooms. Online education is vital in medical training, but keeping students engaged can be a challenge. It's crucial to leverage methods that attract attention and foster active involvement. In this series, we'll explore innovative strategies and interactive tools you can incorporate immediately into your teaching practice, aiming to make learning more effective and enjoyable for both educators and students. Whether you're new to online teaching or looking to refine your approach, these insights will provide actionable advice for creating a dynamic learning environment. Up next, we introduce our first tip: using interactive polls to capture and sustain student interest. Let's dive into our first tip on enhancing online teaching: interactive polls. These polls can greatly increase student engagement and provide instant feedback. Imagine asking your students a question during a live session and seeing their responses in real time. How can you implement this practically? Begin by integrating a polling tool into your virtual classroom. Use it to gauge understanding of a complex topic or to spark discussions. For instance, after explaining a medical concept, run a poll to see how many students grasp the idea. It keeps them engaged and helps you identify areas needing further clarification. This method bridges the gap between lecture and interaction, making your sessions more dynamic and responsive. Quizzes are an exceptional tool to reinforce learning and maintain student engagement. By incorporating short quizzes at the end of each module, educators can assess understanding and provide timely feedback. This helps identify areas needing more focus and encourages active participation. For example, after a lecture on human anatomy, a quick quiz can solidify the key concepts discussed. It's practical and integrates seamlessly into your teaching flow, keeping students motivated and attentive. As we move forward, you'll discover more strategies to enhance your online teaching methods. Breakout rooms are invaluable for online medical educators. These virtual spaces facilitate small group discussions and foster collaborative learning. Imagine using breakout rooms for case study discussions, enabling students to dive deep into clinical scenarios in a more intimate setting. This method enhances participation and bridges the gap between theoretical knowledge and practical application. Additionally, breakout rooms provide a safe environment where students feel more comfortable sharing insights and asking questions. Stay tuned as we uncover more innovative tips to keep your virtual classrooms engaging and dynamic. Tip 4. Leverage multimedia. Engaging students effectively can often hinge on the types of content used. Integrating multimedia elements like videos and animations can transform lessons into dynamic learning experiences. These tools capture attention and cater to various learning styles. Visual learners, for instance, benefit greatly from animations that simplify complex medical concepts. Imagine explaining the intricacies of cellular biology through animation. It makes the content more accessible and easier to understand. As we move forward, you'll see more strategies to enhance your online teaching toolkit. Encouraging peer teaching can significantly enhance students' understanding and foster a collaborative learning environment. When students teach their peers, they solidify their own knowledge and develop valuable communication and leadership skills. For instance, you can assign different topics to small groups and have each group present their topic to the class. This approach leverages peer-to-peer interaction, making learning more engaging and effective. As we move forward, you'll see how gamification can further increase motivation and make learning fun. Gamification can make learning fun and increase motivation. By integrating game-like elements into your teaching, you can transform a standard lesson into an engaging experience. One effective way to implement gamification is through the use of leaderboards and badges. This not only rewards participation, but also fosters a healthy sense of competition among students. For instance, create weekly quizzes with a scoring system that lets students earn badges for accuracy and quick responses. Leaderboards can display top performers, motivating others to participate more actively. Discussion boards are powerful for fostering ongoing engagement and deepening students' understanding. By creating a space for post-lecture discussions, educators encourage students to exchange ideas and clarify doubts outside the classroom setting. This continuous dialogue reinforces the material and helps build a supportive learning community. For instance, set up a discussion board for each module, prompting students to share their thoughts and insights after each lecture. Next, we'll see how implementing real-time feedback can further enhance student performance and participation. Providing real-time feedback is crucial for helping students stay on track and improve their performance. Imagine the difference when students receive immediate insights on their work. With live comments and instant grading, educators can address misconceptions right away and reinforce correct understanding. This approach doesn't just correct mistakes, it empowers students to learn actively and adapt promptly. For instance, during a live session, use a feedback tool to comment on students' answers as they submit them. This encourages continuous engagement and helps maintain a productive learning environment. Virtual simulations can transform the learning experience for medical students, providing hands-on practice in a secure environment. These simulations replicate real-world scenarios without any risk, ensuring students can hone their skills with confidence. For example, virtual clinical practice scenarios allow students to diagnose and treat patients, navigate complex procedures, and receive feedback instantaneously, all within a simulated space. Harnessing the power of virtual simulations boosts competence and enhances learning outcomes significantly. Our final tip will explore how fostering a community can further elevate your online teaching experience. In our final tip, we emphasize the importance of fostering a community within your online classroom. By building a strong sense of community, you can enhance both engagement and support among students. One effective way to achieve this is by creating a social media group for your class. This platform allows students to share resources, ask questions, and support each other outside of formal class hours. Beyond academic interactions, these groups foster social connections that drive deeper engagement and a sense of belonging. Remember, fostering a community is key to creating a collaborative and supportive learning environment. As we wrap up, let's recap the key tips and tools we've shared to enhance your online teaching. From interactive polls and quizzes to leveraging multimedia and virtual simulations, each tip is designed to boost engagement and participation in your virtual classrooms. These strategies are not just theoretical, they're practical and ready for you to implement. By incorporating these tools, you'll create a richer, more interactive learning experience that can make a significant difference in your students' educational journey. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.